Hello everyone, this is Nimish and today we're going to review the movie Dear Zindagi starring Alia Bhatt, Shah Rukh Khan, Kunal Kapoor and Ali Zafar. For those of you out there who are very curious to know how this movie is, in short, in the first line that I can say is that this is one of the best movies of 2016 for sure. It is a piece of art. It is a movie you should definitely watch if you're looking for sensible, well written, well constructed cinema made with a lot of effort, passion, and love, and crafted in a beautiful manner. This is definitely a movie for you guys. Now, moving on to the SRK fans who are very curious about this movie, and for all the people and all the kinds of arguments going around about how SRK has been making overly commercial choices. He's not been going the Swades way, the Chak De way. He's been doing films with other directors, commercial directors like Rohit Shetty, and how people and a bunch of his fans, a group of his fans, think that he should really do some nice movies. You guys are in for a treat because this movie has SRK at his best. He has underplayed his part perfectly and does his part so naturally and so efficiently that is absolutely fantastic to watch him on screen after so long doing such a nice character, such a different character, and playing it with so much dedication. And it is absolutely fantastic what he's done in this movie. But this movie is primarily, in terms of story and in terms of screenplay and screen time, is based around Alia Bhatt. It is of course her story about how her relationships are, how her life is, and how she meets the counselor who is played by Shah Rukh Khan, and how their relationship helps her improve as a person. On the performances front, Alia Bhatt is outstanding. Once again, she delivers a mind-blowing performance. She is so natural and so comfortable in front of the camera that it makes you wonder when such an amazing actress was last seen in Hindi cinema, because she plays her part so well and she plays all her parts so well. But in this movie, she's again gone a step further and delivered one of her best performances. She is outstanding and she carries an entire film on her own shoulders very easily, very casually. Unlike other heroine or female character oriented films wherein the character is written very strongly for the lead actresses to act on, there is a lot of story element involved. I'll just take an example of Kahani or Dirty Picture, although both are Vidya Balan movies. It's just an example. Or Mardani, which is Rani Mukherjee movie. Those characters are so strongly written, the stories are so powerfully written that there's a lot going for those female characters to carry that movie on their shoulders. But in this movie, there's not much. It's a simple story, it's a natural story, it's a story of relationship and emotions, and she carries it so comfortably that it's unbelievable at such a young age she can pull that kind of a role off. So she was fantastic. Kunal Kapoor and Ali Zafar have very small roles. They are in supporting roles. They have not much to do. So there's neither good nor bad on their part. They play their part perfectly. They have been well cast, and I think the casting director has done a fantastic job overall in this movie for all the supporting characters, of which there are many in this movie. Her friends and may her family. There are many people involved in this movie, and I think everyone was nice, everyone was natural, and the casting director has done a fantastic job. On the directorial front, this movie is directed by Gauri Shinde, who also made English Winglish, which was a fantastic movie. And in this movie, I think she's gone a step further. She's, made an absolutely fantastic movie, which I think everyone will enjoy. Now, in terms of the target audience for this movie, since it's not a commercial movie, it's not a super entertaining movie, it's a well written, artistic kind of crafty movie. The kind of audience that will enjoy this movie are those that particularly enjoyed Kapoor and Sons this year, because that's the closest kind of genre or target audience that I can describe for this movie. So for those of you who enjoyed Kapoor and Sons and feel that Kapoor and Sons was one of the best films this year, one of the most refreshingly different films and simple story driven, character driven films, you guys will definitely enjoy Dear Zindagi. For those of you who have always wanted to see SRK for a long time in a very powerful, neat, well crafted, well performed role like Chak De, Swades, those kind of movies which we miss to see SRK in, you guys are also in for a treat. And I think that 2016, this year, is a landmark year for SRK, because he had Fan, which although it didn't work at the box office, I'm sure many SRK fans liked that movie. It was different. It may not have been the best movie, it may not have been a success, but it was different, and he tried doing something extremely different from what he's been doing for the past years in terms of commercial movies. So in this year he has Fan and he has Dear Zindagi. He's coming with Raees very soon, which was also supposed to release this year, but it's coming next. And he's working with Imtiaz Ali and Anand El Rai. You know, very different filmmakers, very different roles. So 2016 is definitely a landmark year, and I think that because Fan was a failure at the box office, Dear Zindagi is going to be a turning point for his career. The way he's performed, he's shown that he's not just here to do the commercial over the top roles. He's not just here for those kind of movies that he's been doing. He's actually can do a lot more. And all the people who've been complaining about the kind of movies he's doing, and everyone was like, please do movies like Swades, Chak De, do those again. All of you guys will be silenced once and for all, and will be very happy to see him in such a role. So it was a treat watching SRK in this movie. So he was fantastic. The music suits the movie. There's nothing extraordinary about the movie. There's nothing too bad about it. It goes well with the movie, however it is, and the songs are just fine. I wouldn't say they're extraordinary, but they go well with the movie, and that's what's most important. It's not just about having really good songs that doesn't even match the movie and are just there for promotion. These actually go very well with the flow. The locations are beautiful. Most of the movie is in Goa, so the locations are beautifully shot. It's the unexplored parts of Goa, the quiet beaches of Goa, the countryside of Goa, which is really beautifully shown. And I really like the cinematography, the locations, and all the technical aspects in the movie. To me, this is one of the nicest films released this year. I'd strongly use the word nice because it's a nice movie. You feel that you watched a nice movie after a really long time, a well-made movie, a well-written movie. It feels good to watch the movie. It feels good to watch their performances. And so definitely this is one of the best movies this year in terms of quality content, which many people complain about, that Hindi movies are so commercial, they have no stories, it's all money making, which it is. But it definitely, this movie is something that keeps up hope. These are the kind of movies we wait for, we want to watch, and I'm glad that this movie was so good and lived up to its expectations. In fact, more than its expectations, because this movie, although it didn't have much hype, and with all the issues happening in India right now, this movie is going to have a very strong word of mouth, and it's going to increase as the collections, or the audience for it is going to increase as time passes by. It's going to stay very strong at the box office. So this movie is definitely a really, really good movie, and I'm going with 4 stars for Dear Zindagi. Do watch it. Definitely watch it if you like Kapoor and Sons, because it's in that kind of a target audience that it's made for. So you will have thoroughly enjoyed, you will love it, and I strongly recommend it. So I'm going with 4 stars. I hope you like this review of Dear Zindagi. Like, comment, share, subscribe, and keep watching.